So behind me on the left there is a monument to commemorate Gandhi's salt march that he did in 1930 with 12 associates. And the reason I picked this detail out is that this action had a tremendous amount of leverage. So he went to the coast and he harvested salt, which was illegal under the British colonial rule. And this simple act, followed by many other rebellions of doing exactly the same simple act, forced the British to repeal all kinds of laws, and this was a pivotal moment on the road towards independence. And what's critical here is that Gandhi was thinking strategically. He was thinking about leverage points. And when you contrast this with the way in which we normally think about climate change, in that we have these individual actions like plastic, but they don't have any leverage. These small individual actions, they're not strategic, and they don't point to the structural changes which are required. They just point in on themselves to the individual and individual guilt. So just take plastic for example. Even though 99% of schools are doing plastic recycling projects, and this is in some ways the kind of major headline of school environmental actions, we are still projected in an OECD report, a recent one, to almost triple our plastic use by the year 2060. So not only have we been going on about plastic since I was a teenager and single, plastic straws and all that, but this narrative has had no effect so far, and it's not projected to have any change even on that issue itself. Because when you look at the graph from the OECD report, yes, there are some structural changes. Yes, there are some technological changes which would reduce our plastic consumption, but just look at what is driving plastic use. It's growth. It's economic growth. That is why we are set to almost triple it by 2060. So if you don't take a systems view of the climate crisis, if you don't think about your actions which point towards structural change, if you don't think about things in this systemic way, then of course we're just going to be flapping around. And having Gandhi in the background here pointing the way forward for us with his 12 associates, this is a very important reminder that in all of our actions, in all of our statements, our publications, our events about climate change, even if we don't know what the long-term consequences are going to be of our action, those actions should be informed by the structural injustices, and they should be pointing towards changing those structural injustices.